Okay, girls, she has a little white cast on her face because, you know, she has the zinc, the mineral sunscreen on. But, okay, like, right. Somebody has to, like, stop for a second and just, like, cut it the fuck out. You know, like, this is white America's problem. It really is. I mean, think back on our ancestors, like, when there were Democrat and Republican parties and they were slaves and we weren't, like, we couldn't even own ourselves and we were 3/5 of a person and all of that. Like, nigga, do you really think that, like, that is not somewhere still hidden in the fine print? Like, hello. Hell fucking low. Like, how about we really do something revolutionary for once and just disengage? Why is this our problem? Like, why do we have to come up with, like, you know, why do we even have to be educated on these topics? And, like, why would our ignorance on these topics be considered, like, a sign of stupidity or something like that? Like, this whole shit was designed to exclude us, you know? Like, it's like they're still fucking running the narrative, you know? Like, got fucking Ice Cube up here, and then you got Kanye up here, and you got Candace up here, and you got all these people up here, just like, you know, you have all these, like, different black people telling other black people that their existence is a consequence and think that because they are speaking about it, they're somehow, like, excluded from that, like, group, or, like, you know, I guess saved from the consequences of being black. I don't fucking know what these people think, but, like, I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of talking about it. Like, why do we keep talking about this? It doesn't go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You know, the best you can do, like, as a black person, is just fucking pay your taxes and, like, get some good, like, lotion, some good body butter, and just make sure your brown is shining, and eat some good food and have a fucking good time. Like, do we really even have to go to the fucking voting polls? Like, please. This shit is happening whether we, like, no, for real, it's boring at this point. Like, this shit is happening whatever fucking way we vote, bitch. It's gonna happen. And I think that once we stop, like, looking at ourselves as, like, the only people who get, like, fucked over in this, like, debt slavery bullshit of a country, whatever, like, you really get free. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. I'm not voting for anything. For what? Like, bitch, you make me pay taxes. Like, that should be enough. I gotta fucking pay taxes and, like, pick which crackers I'm gonna be friends with. No, bitch, no. And that's motherfucking that on that. That's that on that. I'm sorry. At a certain point, I gotta, like, enjoy myself. I gotta enjoy my blackness. Like, terrible shit happens to white people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't necessarily, like, whatever. They could say they have white privilege or whatever, but, like, they don't necessarily know. They be having some fucked up shit happen to them. Like, look at Russia and Ukraine right now. Like, no, their lives ain't sweet either. Like, the grass is not greener, bitch. It's not. The grass is green where you water it. Water the fucking grass and, like, let's have a barbecue. Let's have a cookout, you know? Make some fucking, like, vegan fried chicken out of the oyster mushroom or whatever the fuck, bitch. But can we just, like, can we groove, you know? Especially hip-hop. Like, come on, please. This shit is, like, no. We can't do this anymore. No, we really have to, like, realize and get this shit together. Because the whole point of being a part of hip-hop culture is to be original. And it's about self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you have, like, hip-hop being used as a weapon against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and social media is, like, fueling it. And we're just, like, kind of just like walking right into the traps, you know? Like, no. When do we get bored? This shit is boring, bitch. This shit is fucking boring. Like, I don't give a fuck. This shit is boring. Especially after y'all, like, Black Lives Matter being the fucking death. And then have this nigga Biden come into office and, like, fucking fund a war. You know, like, now we're on the precipice of a fucking nuclear war. Like, no, you can't trust anybody. You can't trust none of these motherfuckers, bitch. And honestly, all these statistics and facts and just, like, you know, all this shit that, like, quote unquote educated black people like spew is right out of fucking a white person's like book. It's like, what the fuck? Like, on both sides. None of this is ours. So I cannot engage in any of this fucking white headache bullshit. Bitch. They're not going to throw you in jail for not having an opinion, you know? Like, it's okay to not have an opinion. It's okay to not want to make an opinion. It's okay to not be involved. It's okay to mind your black ass business. And live la vie, bitch. And make your money and make your music. And it's not your job to fucking teach white people how to be decent human beings. Like, this shit is fucking, like, exhausting. No, but bitches, get into it. I'm about to give y'all infusion oil, chamomile infusion cunt. You feel me? Yes, kitchen witch, fuck them up.